Hearing aid is a small electronic device that you wear in or behind your ear which makes sound louder so that a person with hearing loss can listen, communicate, and participate more fully in their daily activities. A hearing aid can help people hear more in both quiet and noisy situations. Until 2022, prescription hearing aids were the only options where an audiologist would measure some parameters and prescribe a pair of hearing aid that would cost a whole lot, somewhere around $2,000+. But finally, now there are many great options for over-the-counter hearing aids since FDA approved over-the-counter hearing aids. CheckMe is a brand that excels in health and vital stat monitors, and they sent out these compact over-the-counter hearing aid Poco M401. So let's check them out. These are listed on their website for just 250 Canadian dollar. The price may vary depending on when and where you're watching this video from, but I'll highly insist to check out the links in the video description for current discounts if you intend to get these after watching this video. Many companies now have been manufacturing OTC hearing aid, and in the name of hearing aid, sometimes you will get a sound amplifier for a budget price which does not improve the quality of your hearing. So it's important to know few things before you purchase a pair. Now, I'm not a licensed audiologist, and this is just my opinion on these Poco M401 OTC hearing aid, and these are only meant to be used for people with mild to moderate hearing loss. And very important, they are not meant to be used by kids or anyone under the age of 18. Now, in order to know if you have mild or moderate hearing loss, see if you have to do all or some of these as per the list over here. Pause and take your time to read through it. With that being said, this Poco M401 comes in such a nice box. Pause the video and zoom in at any point to read through any details in depth. Inside the box you get a warranty card, a helpful tip card which is very important to avoid whistling, which is a very common phenomenon with many hearing aids. Whistling is also known as feedback, where the sound that leaves your ear canal finds its way back into the microphone of the hearing aid and makes a whistling sound which can be really annoying. Following all the tips shown on this card will avoid whistling. Next is my favorite, a quick guide which is very concise and houses many important details about this device like all its component, function, button options, assembly, donning and battery charging options, and much more. These can be also found in the detailed user manual along with many other details. But here are the technical specs if you are looking for that. There is an accessory box that contains a USB type A to C cable. Thankfully, these Poco M401 charges via a USB-C port, so worst case scenario you can also charge these up from your smartphone chargers. They even provided a USB-A wall adapter which most of the newer smartphone manufacturers nowadays have stopped including inside the box. Finally, extra ear tips and cleaning brush. It is imperative to have the right sized ear tips or dome to have them fit well in your ear canal and avoiding whistling, so make sure you test them out and use the perfect fit. Finally, the Poco M401 itself, which as you can see are very tiny and compact. Most of the prescription hearing aids have such an enormous case, but with these Poco M401 the charging case is very small and lightweight. Now, despite of its small form factor, it still houses a lithium-ion battery that can power these Poco M401s for a full day when fully charged, and it only takes about 2 to 3 hours to fully charge these. The input of the case is 5V 1A, so I would suggest to use the provided wall adapter and not the smartphone's fast charger on regular basis for its longevity. There is a USB Type-C port for charging, and the case is easy to pop open and snap close with just one hand, and it does make a nice clicky sound when it's closed. The earpiece itself is very small and lightweight, fits quite well in the ear. You can gently tug on the earlobe and push them all the way inside your ear canal. Once inside the ear, they don't stick out like those AirPods, and honestly, they feel quite lightweight inside the ear that you can easily wear these for hours without even noticing them. Here's the weight of the hearing aid itself. If you place them properly in the ear canal with the right size ear tips or dome, they will hold quite well no matter how hard you shake your head, or even while running or high impact activities, they will not fall at all. There is a tactile button on the outside, and there is a long stem that goes inside the ear canal with a silicone tip, so-called dome, at the end. This long stem and the ear tip or dome is what causes a nice seal, which is imperative to avoid whistling. So make sure you try and use the perfect size ear dome. This hole is for the microphone. Ideally, when you place the buds in your ear, the microphone hole should point backwards. This helps me to guide for proper orientation every single time. At the back, there are these 3 charging contact pins. The magnets are really strong to snap the unit back into the case. The case also has a solid hinge, quite robust for durability. There are 3 LED lights. The top blue light is for the case. It stays on when the case is being charged. These 2 LED lights are for the earbuds. When they are blinking, that indicates the units are being charged, and steady green light indicates fully charged. If you see a red light, that indicates case failure. If that happens, just clean up the charging contact pins properly. The downside of this unit being small and lightweight is they are easy to lose. So every time you take them off, pop them right back in the case to avoid losing them. And due to them being small and super lightweight, they don't have Bluetooth compatibility like other hearing aids, as there is not enough room to add all the Bluetooth hardwares as well as the chipsets in them. But CheckMe can work to add them in the later or the future iterations, as it'll be a good add-on. Now inside the ear, they look like an earbud, so aesthetically nobody will notice that you are wearing a hearing aid. Plus they are so flushed inside the ear that from the front or the back view, nobody will even know that you are wearing something inside your ear. So design and comfort wise, these CheckMe Poco M401 are spot on perfect. Charging time, charging option and battery life is also exceptionally great. Now let's talk about how they sound and all the options they offer. Since these don't have Bluetooth, they are basically plug and play. Just take them off and place them inside your ear. There is an 8-second power on delay to avoid whistling while you're placing them inside your ear, which is so smart and helpful. I have noticed some prescription hearing aid does not have this feature. Once they are on, they will basically start at previously set volume and mode that you last used, which is also another very handy feature, so you don't have to adjust them all the time. Now there are 6 volume level, which you can cycle through with a quick click or touch on the tactile button. The tactile button is quite responsive and it's not too sensitive like in some earbuds. These Poco M401 have hearing modes like normal, restaurant, traffic, outdoor, where the noise cancellation is pre-optimized to these situations for a better hearing experience. And to cycle through all these modes, you have to just press and hold 2 seconds on the tactile button, and in my opinion, these modes work great. I really like the traffic mode, as when you are out and about, it does not let any harsh traffic sound irritate you and instead make your hearing experience great. I have let my father use these CheckMe Poco M401, who has moderate hearing loss, and he has been loving this way better. He finds these are easy to use, comfortable, provides amazing hearing experience while maintaining great aesthetics for a budget price compared to those prescription hearing aids. My kids now don't have to speak out loud to him, and he is now indulging in great conversations flawlessly without any hearing limitation. These CheckMe Poco M401 truly adds quality to your overall life, as conversation and communication is an integral part of socialization, and without that, you'll feel left out. I have personally used them and they certainly amplify even whispering of my kids in the background. OTC hearing aids have revolutionized hearing at a budget price. It's wise to spend more and get these compared to those cheap hearing aids that only amplifies all the sounds around you and make you feel like as if you are wearing a loudspeaker in your head. These Poco M401 certainly don't have premium features like Bluetooth pairing, custom feed mode, custom audio profile, auto tuning and more, for which you will be spending way more than what you are. But they certainly get the hearing job done right for a budget price. CheckMe also offers a whole slew of health and wellness as well as vital stat monitor, and I can vouch for its durability as I have been using their tech for quite a while. Check out their other product video linked at the end of this video and in the video description. The design is also quite slick and minimalist, and overall I find them totally worth it. Let me know what are your thoughts about these CheckMe Poco M401 in the comments down below. Also be sure to hit that like button if you found this video helpful, and subscribe for more detailed tech videos. Check out the links in the video description and in the pinned comment for any discount. Also check out other CheckMe products.